Hey friend, welcome. All right, we have a question from one of our community members in the Seller Hub. All right, so this question is, how do I get new people into my show? I'm going to give you some tips and some advice to help you get some new people in your show, okay? The very first thing I would do is make sure that you have some shows scheduled, okay? You have to treat your live shows like they are events, okay? These are actual events. Even though you're just doing it from the comfort of your home or your business or whatever, okay? You have to treat these live stream sessions like these are events. So you can't invite people, you can't get new people to come to an event that doesn't exist. So we want to schedule some shows, all right? So I always suggest that you have at least 3 shows scheduled. You can definitely have more, but the more shows that you have up, it shows that you are a serious seller, right? And not a seller who just does this for a hobby, right? If you just have one show scheduled, it almost makes you look like, I just kind of do this when I feel like doing it. 2 is a little bit better. 3 just makes you look a little bit more like I'm solid. I know what I'm doing, even if you don't. But it makes it look like you do. Okay, so I would do no less than 3. If you can do more, it definitely makes you look even more stronger as being a stable seller, somebody who's going to be consistent in selling on the platform, right? So the more shows that you schedule, the better, but at least 3. If you see that you're not getting any new viewers and you don't have your shows scheduled regularly, that's probably the first thing I would say. That's it. You have your show scheduled now, right? You have your events planned. Even again, if you decide to switch up the times, the dates or the times, that doesn't matter. Wherever you are live streaming on, whatever platform it is, right? You have the ability to change the date and the time wherever you are scheduling those shows. So it's not set in stone, right? You're not breaking any laws if you decide you can't have it on that day. So don't take that pressure off your shoulder, okay? Your goal really is just to get the invitations out to your audience about these events coming up, whether the date or time changes, but you have to have a show scheduled, that event scheduled to start inviting new people. Your next step is to send the invites out, right? So, one easy way to get the invitation out is to the people that you already know. Those are your followers on Whatnot. Those are your followers on Poshmark. Those are your followers on Facebook and Instagram and X and TikTok, right? These are all the people that already know about your business and brand. So use those people to your advantage as far as they already know you. They're following you for a reason, right? So go ahead and send them the link, send them the invite. Hey, what's up, peeps? I'm doing a show coming up. The date and time might change, but please make sure to click on the link and bookmark. Your goal is to direct them to click on the link and bookmark. That's how they RSVP to your show. Okay, that's how they RSVP to the event. So your goal is to send out as many invitations as you can to your event and get them to bookmark. After you've done that, once you've tapped into those people, okay, my next suggestion would be, if you want to find some new viewers, what you should do is network, okay? Networking helps your profile, your account grow. You're going to get more followers when you network. How do you network? You're going to hop into other sellers' showcases. Now, when I say that, I don't mean go in there and start taking over their show, meaning don't start getting all attention on yourself in the chat and being a disruption. It's more of, you're going to go into the show and just engage in the chat. Oh, I love your items. Or, oh, you're an amazing seller, or talk to another buyer that's in the chat. Oh, great pickup on that win, friend. Like whatever it is, but you're just talking in the chat. The more that you engage in the chat, something happens to humans, right? We all get curious. It's something in the brain. When we see somebody who's talking a lot and they're engaging and they're, being very live, it's just think about a party. Okay. I mean, these are events. Okay. Think about an event. You see somebody who's in the room and they're talking and they're engaging to others, right? It's like people are interested. They want to know, who is that? That's what the person over there is talking. Who's that person? And they want to know more. In the digital world, what ends up happening is they start looking you up, right? They're going to first go to your profile page, click on your name and see who you are. If they go there and they see you have some shows scheduled and they like your profile, whatever you have for your profile. It could be your profile picture, your profile description, whatever it is. Okay. They like it. Then they see you have some shows scheduled. Guess what's going to happen? They're going to bookmark, or they're going to follow you, whatever it is. But they're going, that's another introduction that you can make, right? Just like any event, a networking event, right? You're going to go and you're going to mingle, get people to know you. Okay. But don't do it in a way, because it's not your event, right? So don't go into someone's event and take over their show. It's like going to somebody's birthday party and then saying, it's my birthday too, I want your presents. Don't do that. Don't do that. No, instead, again, you're going to go on the show and just be one of the guests in the show, or one of the guests at the party, one of the guests in the event, okay? And mingle and interact and network. You're going to get people interested in who you are, and they're going to bookmark. That's another great way to just get some new viewers, okay? The goal, again, is the more bookmarks, the more invitations, the more people who accept your invitation. That's the bookmark, okay? That's potential viewers. The last thing I would suggest if you want new viewers in your show, and this is going the route without paying, because I know most platforms, they do give you the option to promote your show, boost your show, pay this money, and you do. Okay. To each its own. If you want to do that, go ahead and do that. But I'm all about, how can I do this naturally first, organically, before I start paying money that I don't have to spend. Okay. So I want the money to come in before I start spending it, right? There's some things, okay, but for me, that's not one of them. That's not something I invest in, because there's other reasons behind why the boost works and why it doesn't. I'm not doing that in this video. I'm not going to talk about that in this video. If you want me to let you know about the boost and the promotions and how, like, the psychology and all that, but why, drop it in the comments. I'll make a video about it, but that's a whole nother thing. All right. So my suggestion is not to pay money to be seen right now, especially if you are struggling to get new viewers, or you're a newer seller on the platforms that you're selling on. Instead, you need to work on your organic audience. Organic just means these are the people who just find you naturally without you paying for any of this stuff, okay? So the last thing I would say is, I know if you're on Whatnot, I haven't been live recently on Poshmark. I'm actually, just letting you guys know, I think I'm going to separate myself from Poshmark. So I'm mostly going to be on Whatnot. And I also have my own platform now, The Outlet. So you can take a look at the link below if you want to tap into that. But I am focusing on, this is too much noise. So on Whatnot, when you go live, you have the option to multi-stream to other platforms. Right? So as long as you set it up, if you have a Facebook, an Instagram, and I believe there's something else, YouTube, okay, you can go ahead and connect your live stream show to your other social media platforms. And so now what happens is, while you're live on Whatnot doing your live stream show, or I think Poshmark should have it too, I know The Outlet has it, but while you're live streaming, okay, you're also gonna live stream on those other platforms too at the same time: Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, if you do all three. And what ends up happening is, now people who are scrolling on their social media feed, now they're going to see, oh wait, you're live where? Live on Whatnot. What's Whatnot? So people who don't know what Whatnot is, they can tap in and watch your show without having a Whatnot account. And then if they want to buy, or if they want to tap in, Whatnot will give a little link with that live stream, so that they can now tap on your invitation code and jump into the show. Right? And just let you know, if you do that and somebody is brand new and they use your code to sign up, they'll get it's either $10 or $15 coupon to shop your show. So that's even an incentive. You can say that. So if you're watching, you say something like, thank you for being here with me on Whatnot. You could be watching me on YouTube or Instagram and Facebook. If you are, and you've never shopped on Whatnot before, there's a link or a QR code that you can scan. Click the link, you'll get to sign up, and you'll get offered a coupon discount of, again, I don't remember if it's $10 or $15, that you can use to shop my show. So if you see something you like, click on it and you could get your first item for free or a discount or what, So use those things to your advantage as little incentives for the new buyers, the new viewers that you're looking for. All right. I hope all this advice and information helps you, friend. Use it to your advantage. All right. And if you have any other questions, please make sure to leave them in the comments below. Or if you're interested, you can also sign up for the Facebook group, the Sellers Hub, if you want to ask questions and get a little bit more understanding. And I do drop some advice and tips in the group as well. Please make sure, click on the link in the description and you can sign up for the Facebook group. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel because I will continue to drop seller advice for those of you who are live stream sellers. And I hope that this video finds some value to you, friend. So thank you again for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.